Oars Jr., the giant from Thriller Bark, is being added to GPO. If you look at this image, it looks like the hand and the toenails of, not the toenails, the fingernails of Oars Jr. from Thriller Bark. Look at this image of Oars, and then look at this image of the, what do you call it, the sneak peek. They look exactly the same. This is obviously the hand of Oars, and I believe, and it is in my belief, that this right here will be the boss of, it might be the mini boss, but the boss or the new boss for the Thriller Bark dungeon. We have gotten a couple of new sneak peeks recently. We've gotten the sneak peek of the castle, of the, what I call, Hawkins, what's the name? The castle, basically. We got a sneak peek of a castle, I forgot the name currently, which looks like the Thriller Bark dungeon's map. And now we get a hand from a boss, which is Oars Jr. I believe this to be the actual Thriller Bark dungeon boss. What do you guys think, please tell me. So let's just focus on top hand. This hand belongs to Oars. Hopefully everybody agrees. I don't think any other character boss looks like this in One Piece. It's green, just like Oars, you know, so there's no really big debate. It's big and it's green, and his toenails are kind of like brownish. His toenails are kind of, it's not his toenails, I keep saying toenails. His fingernails are brownish, which is like the fingernails of Oars Jr. And Oars is a part of the Thriller Bark. He's one of the biggest bosses. He's one of the main bosses, excluding Moria, of course, because Moria is the main boss of Thriller Bark. Oars is the second one, and I believe Oars may be the key boss or the mini boss of the Thriller Bark dungeon, and hopefully that is the case. If it isn't, though, it is not big, but hopefully this comes soon, you know, and I believe this will come this in a couple, like this update. When I say this update, I mean in update 5.1. So it might be in 1 month, it might be in 2 months. It's not next, you know, 8 months. Update 6 is coming. This is for the Thriller Bark, I believe. So it might come in 2 months, 1 month. Regardless, we're getting a new dungeon according to Binary. So I believe this connects the lines, and this would be one of the bosses in the new dungeon, and this will be permanent because it is being added. And this is not an event update, so expect basically the same structure of the Cupid's dungeon, but a Thriller Bark version, which is, you know, the better way. I believe the Cupid's dungeon was so good. I feel like the game's play count dropped so much because of the, you know, removal of the Cupid's dungeon, because everybody was playing, you know, at every time, because they were trying to get fruits from the Cupid's dungeon. They were constantly on and constantly doing it because the Cupid's dungeon was so easy. It was so easy, it was so quick, but you know, the regular dungeons are so irritating, and you know, that's why the play base dropped a lot. But to aid this, we are getting a new dungeon, the Thriller Bark dungeon, permanent, basically another version of the Thriller Bark, basically another version of the Cupid's dungeon, just the Thriller Bark version. And I'm happy to do that because that means I can finally get back to my daily dungeon grinding, which I used to do on Cupid's dungeon, because I just can't do regular dungeons. I really can't. It's just too much. The energy that is being drained from me every time I do, it's 20 minutes for one dungeon. Imagine, like, oh my god, sometimes if you are bad at it, it's like 30 minutes, a half hour of just straight focus. You know how much energy that takes away from you? Focusing in itself takes energy, you know, just focus. So imagine 30 minutes of focus. You see what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of energy from you, and every time I do a dungeon, I'm super tired, you know. That's why you need to have short dungeons to like not drain people's energy to the bottom. And I have other things to do, so I can't spend 30 minutes to do one dungeon to get a Suki. Imagine putting all that energy just to get a Suki. Imagine that. But for stuff like Cupid's dungeon or the new dungeon, where it maybe be short, maybe it's 10 minutes, maybe it's 5 minutes, depending on who is doing it, you know, you can put in a little bit of effort. You see what you get. It's not a lot. It's worth it because 5 minutes for maybe a Suki or maybe a chance to get something better is worth it because they're quick. You can take breaks, you know, without being super tired. And it's like super quick, and I like that, and it's fun as well. You know, regular dungeons where a bunch of people circle around you, we've had that for so long. It's kind of boring, you know. These endless dungeons are so boring. I like the idea of fighting bosses with different abilities, you know. Not the same, you know, like Pika use or whatever, fight a boss, you know. It's so annoying. Regardless, though, this is very exciting news. Hopefully you're just excited as I am. We're getting a new dungeon, and this is one of the bosses, so hopefully it is coming soon, since they're showcasing a lot of it and they're in the works. So hey man, check out the video I made yesterday and peace out.